Hello everyone, very good evening. So this is Mohammed Nafis. You can see my profile picture. Before starting the session, I would like to know something about your course in students. So may I know what is the medium of language, English or Tamil, or you can type in the chat box, or else you can unmute and you can tell me. English.
Sir, better both. English.
Okay, but I'm asking what is the medium of course?
Medium of English, sir.
English, medium of course English. Okay. And I would like to know more about the students. And are you first year, first semester students, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And some more thing.
Yes,
How
sir.
many students are in this part-time course? Hope you have a WhatsApp group. You can find number of students. How many students are here?
Sir, around 30 or 33 something.
Around 33. Okay, 30. So far, 19 students. Okay. Okay. I'll start the session. I need to give you some instruction. Let me wait for another 5 minutes. Let's check. Okay, I'll start the session somehow before that, and uh, I want to tell you something regarding your uh, session attendance and the way you have to behave in my class. I know there are students from Southeastern University of Sri Lanka. They know how used to conduct the sessions usually. And some more thing you have to please do it for me that first uh, please change your profile with your photo. Girls not compulsory, if you like you can change it, otherwise leave it. But boys, please change your uh, profile with your photo, not now, next time inshallah, because you are the first year and I'm new to you all. We have to know each other. Please by seeing your photos, your no, I can check your name with student name register name list. I need to know who you are. Second thing, and don't put your name in the profile. Just change it to your registration number. Kindly change it to your registration number, please. If possible, do it now. Otherwise, do the next session. Okay. And another important thing. So, in case there are any interruption like power failure or internet connectivity, don't leave the class. You will automatically leave the class, but try to join again via the same link. Okay. And regarding attendance, you can take your leave. I can't force you to connect because we all are in different places. I know the situation, device issues and internet connectivity issues. There are lot of issues around us. So I'm not asking you to attend compulsorily, but if you are gonna take leave, please let me know the reason. Maybe you may have a function in your home or any accident. I mean, bad things may happen. Okay, in that case, please inform me. Then Normally, I used to contact quizzes during live session. I'm asking quizzes randomly and give bonus or extra points to the students who are answering first. I mean, first few students. Second thing, I randomly choose the student and ask the quiz. Okay. So the second thing for confirming your attendance. So some students are doing, they are just connecting to the class and make the device mute and then they went somewhere else. It's not good. If you can't attend the lecture, don't need to come here. Okay, I need the student to be, active, not inactivate. Okay, and I randomly send the Google Sheet and ask the student to fill the registration number. Normally, I used to share the Google Sheet at least 2 times, but time is not fixed. I can send at start of the lecture or mid of the lecture or end of the lecture. Somehow 2 times I used to share the Google Sheet to fill the student registration number, which will confirm to your attendance. Okay. If you can't come, just inform me. Due to this reason, I cannot come today's lecture. Due to this reason, I didn't attend the lecture yesterday. Likewise, you can inform me. So my number is there. You can, just my number 076 0123 68. Okay. I send the number to the chat box. You can show my number. It's my WhatsApp number. So if you have any problem regarding attending lecture, you can send a message to this number with your registration number and your student ID card. If you have the student ID card, please send me a student ID card to also. Okay. So I'm not strict. I'm just saying the truth. This is what we have received from the your head of the department also. This is what our typical procedure in universities. Meanwhile, the same procedure or condition I received from your head of the department yesterday night. He said, please keep on student attendance. Yeah, not concentrate on the session. They can't pass the examination. Okay, so please concentrate on the exam subject, and if you need anything to ask, you can ask me. Okay, in your mother tongue. Okay, you can ask me if you have any doubt. You can ask me in English or Tamil, whatever, no problem. And one more thing, may I know, is there anyone here can't understand Tamil? If here, please tell me. In the chat box, you can message me. If anyone here who cannot understand Tamil, please let me know earlier. Can you all understand Tamil?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
quickly,
sir.
Quickly response in the chat box, please. Okay. So normally we are again back to normal by getting vaccination from government side. I don't know how long it will be, but sometime we may move to in-person class in future, but not sure when it will be. Okay. So until then, we have to continue in online mode. For some of you, it is easy. Online mode is easy, but for someone, it is very hard in online because they are situation in home, situation devices. Due to this reason, it is very hard to continue in online mode. By the way, you will get all the lecture materials via LMS or VLE, and STEAT will provide you username and password very soon. Okay, once you get, you can access the course notes and everything. But my advice is, while I'm teaching, take the short notes, so in your own style, so you know which is important to you, which is easy to understand, which is not easy to understand. So based on it, you can take your own notes. Okay, and for me, this is between you and me. Today we are going to start with the subject called mathematics. I know today is Sunday, the time is 2:15, which is we all had a lunch and we are about to sleep. But the subject is mathematics. Oh my God, I know what a combination it is. So don't worry, but this is not very hard, very easy subject. But you might think we are doing information technology courses, then why we need mathematics? So truly, without mathematics, there is no software engineering, because all the, you know, when you develop a new program, you should know how to create algorithm. Normally, those algorithms are work based on mathematics. We need to know advanced mathematics also, but without the basic things you can't go for advanced things. You are not going to learn advanced things, but we are giving the basic understanding. You are doing your HNDA course now. When you start your undergraduate program or a top-up degree, you may have some mathematics subject. When you go for master program, you have some advanced mathematics. When you go for PhD, little bit. So based on your position, or the based on your studying position, you may have a connect with different kind of mathematics related courses. Trust me, you can't leave mathematics. Even if you run, the mathematics will catch you somewhere else. I'm pretty sure, because I've been in this industry since 2007. When I started my undergraduate 2007 till today, I'm learning computer science, IT related subject. My master's related to information technology. My research is related to IT. But all majority of the IT or computer science related courses somehow related to mathematics. We need to learn something uh, basic in mathematics to fulfill the software engineering or information technology related concept. Okay. Okay. In that manner, your subject is ID 1002, mathematics for computing. Okay. I think this subject has 50 marks for, check, yes, 50 marks for mid exam or assignments, and the rest of the 50 marks from the final semester exam. And I hope you all know about it. Your semester exam paper will be decided or will be developed by the head office, from the SLEAD head office. They will prepare the final paper. The final paper is common for all the SLEAD centers across this country. If you in Samandure, Betiklo, Gegalla, Dehivala, Colombo, wherever the paper is same. But the assignment or mid-semi can be decided by myself. As a lecturer, I can decide it. Okay. So your 50 marks is depend on me and you, and the rest of the 50 marks depend on you and the head office. Okay. And I will use the past paper also for this subject. So no worry about it. And student, do you have anything to ask? Otherwise, I will directly go for the subject. If anything, you can just type in the chat box. Dear student, can you do me a favor? I want to know your name and where you're living, and what is your latest qualification, or do you have any IT diploma before this, or are you doing any IT or diploma somewhere else? Please send me in chat box your name, okay, your background related to IT. Kindly send me quickly. I will go for the session now. You can send me in chat box. Okay, so your subject is sets and basic set operation. Have you heard about this term, set? Students, have you ever heard about this name set or set operation? Quickly tell me, my dear students. I have received only few answers. What about others? Yes, only one answer. Thodaigal. And also you may heard about that term, what is it, Venn diagram. So look at this one. This one. Can you see the screen now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, set purely related to these things. So in Tamil, they used to say Thodaigal. Okay. So that is what we are using, we are going to learn, but in notation wise. This is a graphical method. Now we are learning first in notation wise. So far only 5 students send their details. I ask student name, their where I from in a previous background, those things. So kindly please send it to me. Okay. A set is an unordered collection. This is the definition. A set is an unordered collection of 0 or more distinct, well-defined object. So here object, it can be number, it can be letters, A, B, C, D, whatever it is. Okay, so they have another important thing. It is not necessary to be ordered list. For example, if you see this example here, see 1, 2, 3, it is an order, isn't it? So, but it is not compulsory. It can be 2, 1, 3, or it can be 3, 2, 1. So there is no need to be ordered. So that's why they say a set is an unordered collection of 0 or more distinct. 0 mean it is not compulsory to be at least one element. It can be a 0 element. 0 element mean null set. There is no object or element inside this bracket. That is they mean 0 element. So or more distinct, well defined. Distinct mean if you take a set, one element can be exist only one time. For example, here you can see 1, 2, 3. Again, it is not necessary to put 1 or 2. So one object can be appear only one time within a set. Okay. So did you understand the definition of set? If not, please ask me, no problem. You have to be clear in the basic things, then only you can understand the advanced, or I mean advanced matters. So tell me if you don't understand, tell me frankly, I will explain it again. So this is the definition. A set is an unordered collection of zero or more distinct, well-defined. Okay, so they have given some example. For example, set name is A, so it is including 3 elements, namely 1, 2, 3. Second example, set name is B. Here they have mentioned number less than 10, which means minus 1, 0, minus 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, up to 9, not 10. It is saying less than 10. Then it can be plus or minus, but the number should be less than 10. And it cannot have English letter also. It is only numbers. Okay, again, C is all the positive numbers. All the positive numbers mean start from 0, then up to positive infinity. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever it is number, up to infinity. It is saying all the positive number. For example, in your questions, if they say C is a set, it is including all the positive number, then you have to consider, you must know all the positive number mean it is including 0, 1, 2, 3, up to positive infinite. Okay, likewise it can have a, yeah, we can write, wait, I'll open a new okay, see, new set. You can create a new set called D, which is including letters A, B, C, D. So likewise, or a set can have names, student names. Okay, so it can be anything, but condition, it should be distinct, well defined. One number can appear only one times. Okay. Okay, so here next is the set theory notations. So these are the main notation that we are using during the set theory related calculations. Okay. Just 1 second, I couldn't open some file. Okay. No. Okay, dear student, can you see the screen now? I've opened the MS Word screen. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's say another set D is equal within curly bracket. This is we call curly bracket. Okay, let's say this is a kind of set which is having 3 elements. Now, Fris is 1 element, his key is another element, Raju is another element. But it cannot have like this. See, here in this set, see, Nafris are existing 2 times. It is contradicting our definition. Our definition is distinct. So one element can arise or one element can exist only one time in a set. Okay, so in this set, Nafris can't be replicated. Okay, likewise another set, let's say is equal A, B, C, Y. Okay, it can be another set, and it does not need be a, it necessarily no need to be a ordered. Okay, it can be unordered. Okay. So now look at the notation. You must aware of these notation, very important. Without knowing this notation, you can't manage the calculation part. Okay, when it comes to calculation or exercises, you cannot do that. Okay, I hope you all have the paper and pen in your hand now, because I'm going to give you some examples also. In between, I'm asking you quizzes also. So please be ready with your paper or a copy and pen. Okay, so symbol, first symbol uppercase, designate the set name. So in set theory, always capital letters denoting set name. Okay, it cannot be capital letters, cannot be a element. Normally, this is the procedure. Likewise, lowercase letter can be the element. It is not the set name. It should be the elements within a set. Okay, and curly bracket. Here two curly brackets, starting curly bracket and closing curly bracket. It's mean a collection of elements. So which mean here a is equal 3, 7, 9, 14, which mean a collection of elements or 4 elements in set A. Here again 3 elements in set B. So this notation, which is meaning, so here normally we read, I can tell you an example. Okay, so look at this element. A is equal 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now we are going to check whether 5 is inside inside A or not. It is not inside A. Therefore, we have to use this notation. We used to read it. 5 is not in A. Okay, again, look at here this element 1. Now we can say A is in, sorry, 1 is inside set A. This is how you have to write it. Now I'm okay. Okay, now all you have to type this element. Type it fast. Please write this element. Now tell me the first one is right or wrong. It is true or false. Quickly tell me the answer.
False.
Okay. Any other answer? Wrong, because A7 is not a part of set A. Okay. What about this one?
True.
True.
Yes, again it is true because 6 inside set A. So this is how you have to check whether the elements is exist or not. Okay. So if you have any doubt in this one, please ask me. So normally in notation wise, you have to write this one, or else if you tell in sentence wise, you have to say phi is an element of, sorry, phi is not an element of A. 1 is an element of A, likewise. What about this one? This one?
True.
Sure.
True.
This one?
False.
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 Because one is inside, but other one is not inside set A. Therefore, this is false. Now, next one, look at this one. This is the symbol. This symbol used to be in terminology, we say subset or equal set. Okay. So, for example, this one, take this set B. B is equal 9, 14, 28. So, we can say this element is a subset of this element. B is a subset of B. The same time you can say B is a equal set of B, which means all the element in B should be there. Then only you can say it is a subset or an equal set. Okay. The next one, look at this one. This notation here we have equal. See, there's an underline here. This is we called equal set, but without this underline, this is we call proper subset. Okay, first take the set here B 9, 14, 28. Again, we are checking the element 9 and 14. So the 9 and 14 inside set B. Therefore, we can say these 9 and 14 is a proper subset of these element or B. Okay, look at this one. This notation saying it is not a subset of a particular set. For example, take this element 9 and 66. Now we are comparing the set with B. B is having 9, 14 and 28. 9 is inside B, but 66 it is not inside B. Therefore, we can say 9 and 66, it is not a subset of B. You got the point? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now let's check some example. Subset. I couldn't find it subset notation. Okay, let me use C instead of subset notation. Let's say C. I'm using this notation. Is it true or false?
False, sir.
False.
False. Okay, let me check. What about this one?
False.
Yes, false.
True.
This is true.
True. True.
Okay. So we have to check. The condition is all the elements should be inside the set. Then only we can say it is a subset of a particular set. Otherwise, we can say it is not a subset. We know what is the notation we have to use while writing. Okay. So here they have mentioned. Okay. If you have any doubt, ask me. I'll move to next one. If not, I'll move to next section. You can ask me quickly. You can type here. Okay, for everyone ready, I can move to next chapter. Okay, the next part is properties of set. So the property mean particular attributes that is belong to a set. Okay, first one, it is unordered. As I told you earlier, it does not need to be ordered always. It can be in any order. Okay. The order in which the element are presented in a set is not important. For example, set A is A, E, I, O, U, and the set can be right like I, O, A, U, E. So this is both are both set have the same element, but order is not same. Since we have the same element and we are not considering order, we can say A is equal B. A is a subset of equal set of B, or B is a equal subset of A. We can say it like this. Okay, no need to consider order. And all elements are distinct. Okay. That is what they mean. One member does not appear more than once. Inside an element can appear only one time. A can, see, this is wrong. Because A is appearing two times inside a single set. Is not a set since the element A repeats. This is the reason. So what is element or member? Object inside a set is called element. Okay, this one, look at here, this example, S is equal X, Y set. Here, the first one, X is an element of S. But in the second one, P is not an element of S because P is not inside this set or otherwise you can say X is a member of S. Here in this case, P is not a member of S. Okay. Let me check. Specifying a set. Okay, so this means how to denote a set. We can use two ways to represent a set. First method, listing notation. That means you have to write all the element or all the member of a set. Say this one. Okay, list all the members of the set. For example, A is equal A, E, I, O, U. The second method, set builder notation. We don't need to write all the element, but by using some sentence, you can represent the set. For example, see this one, X, it is must, double colon. So we have to tell what X define or what X represent. Here, X is an even integer. Okay, even integer mean 2, 4, 6, -2, -4, -8, all the even number, and it should be integer, not decimal number. Okay, but the condition is greater than 0. Okay, so greater than 0 means you cannot use negative number inside. You cannot use 0. You have to use greater than 0. That means 2, 4, 6, 8 up to positive infinity. Okay, so can you write this in a set builder notation method? Can you write it? Okay, I am giving you 2 minutes. Within 2 minutes, you have to send the answer in the chat box. Okay, you have to write this this first set A, using set builder notation. There is a name for these letters in English. Please try it now. Okay, I have received few answer, but not exactly the expected answer. Yes, yes. One has sent me the answer, but a few mistakes. Have told you the set element should be small letters. Okay, so the answer is set builder notation. A is equal X double colon all the vowels letter. That's all. Because you don't need to put 6 vowel letters, 5 vowel letters, because in English only 5 vowels letter. Okay, no need to mention vowel letters in order. Okay, and you can't put here capital letter. Instead of small x, you can't put capital X. This is wrong. You have to use small letter. Now compare this my answer with your answer. What is the what are the mistake you have made? You can check it with my answer. Okay, this is the set builder notation. Or if they ask in listing, normally in the question paper, they may tell you a set is all the vowel letters, then you have to consider either this way or this way. Okay, so both are correct. Sometime in the question they will tell you, they will directly give you the set. Otherwise, they will tell in sentence like this one. So if they're giving this one, then you must know this is the set. Sometimes they may give the question like this, and the following sub questions may be, for example, is it right or wrong?
Right.
Yes, for that we must know what is English vowel letters. Okay, so the question can be sometimes technical or tricky, you know. So for that you have to know what is the English letter, vowel letters, how many letters in English. Sometimes they say all the English letters. Then you must know how many letters inside. Okay, sometimes they ask you, they tell you all the vowel letters, and they may ask you what is the size of the set. If you know how many letters in vowel letters, only you can answer the question how many elements or member in the set. Okay, so you have to know this one. You have to by heart these things. And as I told you, these are the two methods: listing notation and set builder notation. Next, go to. So look at here, the second one. Set builder notation. State those properties which categorize the member in the set. So this we have already discussed. Okay, now I'm going to write something. You have to answer for that one. And send me the answer in the chat box. Okay, so this is the question. Can you find the elements here? Please find the answer quickly. Giving you 2 minutes. You can discuss with your friends. You can discuss in the chat. Never mind. And find the answer and give me within another 2 minutes. We are going to have the quiz after the break. So please find the answer for this one as much as possible. Good. I find very good. But check whether do we need to include 0 or not. What about others answer? Only 4 people answered me. You can discuss with your friends. I have received only 5 answers, 6 answers, and 2 correct answers. The exact answer is V is equal within curly bracket -1, -2, -3. It's go up to infinity. So this is the answer. This is enough. This dot 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 is something like it's continuing. Okay. So from that, they may ask you several questions uh, related to subset, proper set, null set. There are many things. Okay. Okay. Now tell me what is the name of this set? Set C. This one. Selected one. Put your answer in the comment section, the chat box. What is the name of this set? Yeah, one good answer. Others? I'm asking this one. Set C. How can you call this set? There is no element, we call it null set. Yes, another answer. Sunyatode. Student, as much as possible, please try to learn in English, okay? Because you have to, yes, you have to face your final exam in English medium. So better learn the terminologies in English. Okay, the Tamil is not a problem. You can use it for the understanding. But try to by heart or remember the name, the term, exact name in English. Okay, then only you can manage your final examination. Okay, so this is null set. Now again, okay, are you all ready for the exam now? Are you all ready for the exam now? Why are you all silent? I'm asking, I'm going to conduct a small quiz. Are you all ready? One, two, three, four students says yeah. And the three students. Not today, sir, please. Three, four. Let me count the vote first and see the final result. 1, 2, 3. Others also, please quickly send your response. Are you all ready now? So majority of the vote towards yes. Okay. So I'm also ready. So I hope you took recap notes in your book. Okay, now I'm giving you 5 minutes break. Okay, after the 5 minutes, now 3, 1, 3, 6. I'll come back to again. Be ready. Okay, take 5 minutes. Don't leave the class. Just hold. Are you all ready now? Can I send the question now? Okay, the first question, and who is responding? The first 3 correct answers will be considered for the bonus points or bonus marks. Okay, so bonus marks are something like this. As I told you, for the mid examination, you will have 50 marks. Okay, but I'm sure none of you will get 50 out of 50. I know you will not get 50 in the mid exam. When you conduct mid exam in written physical exam, you may have some problem, you may lose your marks. In that case, these bonus marks will be added with your mid exam marks. For example, your marks is 40, you're getting 40 marks out of 50. So you are less behind 10 marks, isn't it? So these bonus marks will be added to that. For example, if you get 2 marks from the bonus, then your marks will be 40 plus 2, 42. Likewise. So the first 3 correct answer will be considered for the bonus points. Okay. So question number 1. Okay. Find the answer. I have sent the. Okay. Okay. Can you see now? I have shared via. Okay. Okay. Now answer me.
நீ வீடியோ ஆன் பண்ணியா நெய்யா பாங்க bro
Okay, I have got the answer. Stop response. Stop answering me. First one who sent the correct answer. P0016. Okay, second one. P0026. And the third one. P0037. These 3 students send their answer correctly. So others send but late. Okay, the correct answer is C, D, E. You can check one by one. So what about B? Set B is 2 and 4, but 2 and 4 not inside set U. Therefore, B cannot be a subset. Okay, next one. Set A is 0. Inside set U, there is no element 0. So it cannot be. Again, C 1, 9, 5, 13. 1, 9, 5, 13. It is there. So C is a subset of U. Again, D 5, 11, 1. Is there 5, 11, 1? Yeah. Again, D is subset of U. And again, E 13, 7, 9, 11, 5, 3, 1. It is there. 13, 7, 9, 11, 5, 3, 1. Yes. E also subset. Again F 2, 3, 4, 5. Here 2 and 4 is not inside U, therefore F also cannot be a subset. Therefore the correct answer C, D, E. Okay, I have already told you who has got the bonus points. First 3 I already informed your name. Now let's move to the next part. Some common sets. this is very important, dear student. You have to by heart, you have to remember all the time, because in the question they will sometimes directly tell. They are not giving a set element. Instead, they are directly tell set is the set of all integer. Z, if they are giving Z, it means it is the set of all integer from minus infinity to positive infinity elements. All the set of all integer. Okay. If they mention the question Z, it means it has the all element, all integers, which is starting from minus or negative infinity to positive infinity. See, look at this one. But if they put like this, Z plus, it means all the set of positive integer. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 up to positive or positive infinity. Z minus mean all the negative integers starting from minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 up to minus infinity. Okay, so remember this one. Z mean all the integer which is including minus, negative, it's a neutral. It's a neutral. Okay, 0 is a neutral. So remember this, Z mean all the integers, Z plus mean all the positive integers, Z minus mean all the negative integers. Okay, so sometimes they are not giving you the set of element. They say Z is the set of all integer. Therefore, find the following. You may have a question like this. Okay, so then you have to write the set. Set is equal minus negative minus infinity dot 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 up to plus infinity. Okay. Now, next one, n. N is set of non-negative integers. N mean set of non-negative integer. Remind this. It's including numbers from 0, 1, 2, 3 up to positive integer. In other words, they say n is a natural number. Both are same. N or natural numbers, both are same. The condition n is a non-negative integer. If you meet letter n in your question, you have to remind that these are the elements of n. It is starting from 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to positive infinity. Okay, remember that. Next one, p. P set of positive integer. Listen, n is set of non-negative integer. Therefore, 0 also have to include. But in this case, p. P is, if you meet the letter P in set related questions, it means set of positive integer. It is including the number starting from 1, 2, 3, 4 up to positive infinity, which is not included, which is not including 0. But if it is n, then you have to include 0. Okay, again, go to Q. Q is meaning set of rational number. Okay. So set of rational number mean, so you can see here, the number should be divided by A by B, but here B cannot be 0. A can be 0, but B cannot be 0. Okay, so 1 upon 2 or 3 upon 4 or 1 upon 10 or minus 1 upon 9, these are the rational number. It can be plus or minus or 0. Okay, but the B cannot be 0. If A is 0, then automatically this will become 0. But B must be an integer number. It can be B is can be minus integer or positive integer. Okay. Likewise, q plus means set of positive rational number. Positive rational number mean you cannot have a negative number in your set. Okay. Likewise, q star or asterisk, this is star or asterisk, whatever, set of non-zero rational number. So in this case, you can have 0. In this case, you cannot have 0. Feel the difference between these two. Okay. The next one, R. The set of all real number consisting of integer rational number like this one, and irrational numbers. These are belongs to this set. So it can be anything like, for example, I'll show you. R is equal so this is what it means. R means set of all real number. Okay, it can be plus number or minus number or rational number. It can be anything. Okay. And the next one, C. C is the complex number. Complex number means the number in the form of let's say C. If you see any, if you meet any set named C without denoting the set elements or member, then it's mean which is equal square root of 3. Yeah, where can I find this square root? D. This is what it means. Complex number. Okay. These form of element called complex number. So this is equal square root of -1. Okay. This one is equal, this I is equal square root of -1 or something. Okay, this one. Oh, this is the formula. A plus IB, where I is equal square root of -1. Okay. So these form of these kind of number we used to call complex number. Okay, so that is what here they have mentioned. C is a set of complex number. So in the question, if they say a set is called C, and then they will ask some questions. Is it a subset of C or not? So for that you have to know what is C exactly. So you must know all the set of complex number. Okay, thus complex number format is here. This is the complex number format. A plus IB, where I is equals square root of -1. Okay. Okay, now be ready for the quiz, and I'm going to ask you. I'm going to select a student and I'll ask now. Okay, be ready to answer me. 0004. Are you there? 004. Okay, other person. 0026. I'm sending you a message. Please reply me. I'm asking the question. You have to respond by sending a message in the inbox. Okay. What is set P? What are the elements included in set P? Send me the answer quickly. No, wrong answer. Any other can respond me? What are the elements can accommodate in set P? Just while ago we have discussed. Yes, one good answer. Yes, good. Write the element and send me. What could be included in set? Yes, good. P is equal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or else set of positive integer. All are correct answer. Good. No, you can not. I'm asking P, not Z. Z is a net. No, I'm not in say. I didn't send the question. I'm just asking. You have to reply me. So set is a all integer. P is a all positive integer. So which means zero, not 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to infinity. Okay. Next question to the next one. Misbah. Are you there, Misbah?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm asking the question. You have to reply me. What are the elements included in natural number? You can just type it. So I have sent you a message privately, you can reply to me. What are the elements included in the natural number or set n? If you can't answer, you just tell me, I don't know the answer. That's not an issue. I'm just checking. Misbah, your answer is from. What about others? I have received one good answer, two answer. Yes, start with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, up to positive infinity. Okay, you can't include minus number in this. Okay, good. The next one, I'm sending you a message. Please check your private message. I'm sending message to friend only to the students. 0008. I have sent a message to 0008. Okay. The question: what are the set included set C? C mean complex number. So how should be the set? Write it down. C is equal. Then what should be included in the bracket? Say as I said, elements. Just a while ago, I have explained to you. If you don't know the answer, just tell me no. I don't know. Just enough. No, wrong answer. Others? Yeah, that is the format. A plus IB is the format. What should be the set form? You have to write in notation wise. There is a way to write set, isn't it? C should be first. I have one doubt. No, many of you write a very wrong answer. First thing, your set name must be capital. You cannot use small letter. C should be capital. Is equal. I'm showing you it. Already we have discussed, isn't it? See, this is the form. This is how you have to write the set. C should be capital is equal X. This is the set element. The X should be the complex number, where I is equal square root of -1. So this is enough. This is not compulsory. This is enough. Someone asked me, I have one doubt, Z plus and Z minus included with 0. No, it cannot have 0. Z plus included 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to positive infinity. Z minus included -1, -2, -3 up to positive infinity. Okay, you got the point? Okay. Now the next one. Okay, next. Okay, I'll move to the chapter. Okay, next one, equality of two sets. Okay, it's Adhan prayer time. Can you give me 5 minutes? After the Azan, I will continue. Okay, 5 minutes. Okay, let's continue the class. The next topic is equality of two sets. So there's a theorem or a we'll discuss the doubts in at last. Okay, so please, I have another only 4 slides. With the 4 slides, I'll complete the session. So after that, we can discuss the doubts. So equality of two sets. It means a set A is equal to set B if and only if both sets have the same element. Okay, let's say I have a set called A, which is equal to 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, I have another set called B, which is including 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we can say this is equal set. Okay, like this one. See, look at here. If set A and B are equal, we write A is equal B. So here is the example. Set A including the element 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now look at here. Set B, which is equal X, which belongs to X less than 6, where X is a Z positive. Z positive means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Z positive means. Okay, but the condition is X should be less than 6. Therefore, we inside this element we have to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not more than that, because the condition is X must be less than 6 here. Here is the condition. Okay, give me a check in. Here, this is the set. This is something like this. Okay, this one, something like this. So first, for this one, you can write, if you know directly, you can write B is equal from this one, you can directly write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all. If you are pretty sure. Otherwise, first type what is Z plus. Z plus is equal we know what is Z plus include. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and so on. It's go up to positive infinity. Now the condition is x less than 6. Here x less than 6. These all element only. Therefore now for B, you can write from this one, B is equal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, this is the condition. These are the conditions. For this line, you have to type, you have to consider all these elements. But for this condition, you have to take only this element from whole element. So this is the set. Okay. Now look at here. Now B also we know what are the elements. Now look at C. C is having 1, 2, 3, 4. Now tell me, is this statement is correct or wrong? Is it true or false?
True.
So look at the final. Is saying A is equal B and A does not equal C. He's saying these two are equal, but A and C are not equal. It is true or false?
True.
Others, send me the answer quickly. There are a couple of answers saying true and some answers are saying false. We'll check now.
False.
Others?
False.
False. Okay, others quickly. Okay, now let me explain myself. Majority of the answers saying true and some answers are saying false. Okay, now let me check first. So look at here. This is set A. It is having the elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now look at set B. It is having the elements or member 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it is also have 5 up to 5. It is also up to 5. And now look at here. See, it is having the element 1, 2, 3, 4, not 5. So it has 4 elements 1, 2, 3, 4. Now go back to the theory. What is saying this theory?
Have same elements.
See, equality of set. A set is equal to set B if and only if both set have the same element. Okay, in that sense, look at here. In A and in B, we have same element. See, here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Therefore, the first statement here, A is equal B. This is okay. This is true. Now let's check A not equal to C. We have to check whether it is true or false. Now go back to check the element. Here A is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But C is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is not same because number 5 is missing here. Element number 5 is missing here. Therefore, A and C is not equal. See, A is not equal to C. Therefore, this statement is true. A is equal to B. A is not equal to C. Can you all understand? Did you understand all?
Yes, sir.
If you have any doubt, please ask me because some of you say it's false.
Sir, please can you explain one more?
Yeah, sure. Look at here. Our theory is two sets can be equal. A and B is equal if both A and B have the same number of elements. Same elements. Okay, see, same elements. This is the condition. A also must have the element, B also must have the same element which is equal to A. Now look at this example. Here inside A we have 5 elements, namely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Again look at B. Based on this statement, this set, what are the elements come inside this set? Again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it? That is what I have explained here, this one. This is the given set. We have to convert this set into listing method. So here X belongs to Z plus, which means Z plus means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to positive infinity. But the condition is you have to consider only less than 6. Look at here, less than 6 means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Therefore, inside B, the element is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You understood this line? Tell me, did you understand? Okay. So now look at here. C is also already they have given to us. Here C is here, but look at the element here. We have only 4 elements. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. That means 5 is not inside C. Okay. So based on our theory, A and B have the same elements. Both are having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Therefore, A is equal to B. But look at here, C. A and B is not equal here. Why? Because we have missed number 5 in C, set C. Therefore, A is not equal to C. Now, okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay. If you have any doubt, still you can ask me. I'm ready to explain you. And now let's move to the next part, the cardinality of set, which means cardinality of set means how many elements inside a set. Okay, cardinality refer to number of elements or number of members in a set. Okay, look at here. This is denoted by this notation. This one. Cardinality. This means cardinality of A. Likewise, this means cardinality of B. This means cardinality of D. So if they ask cardinality or if they ask in notation wise, it means you have to count the number of member or number of element inside a particular set. Okay, so look at this example. Here the set A having the element A, E, I, O, U. And they're asking what is the cardinality of A. We have 5 elements here. Therefore, the answer is 5. You have to count the element. Got it? Dear students, did you understand? If you
Yes,
have
sir.
doubt, please ask. If you have doubt, please clarify the doubt first. Then only we can understand the next chapter also. Okay. So now tell me, in this case, what is the cardinality of B?
5.
5. Okay. Now tell me what is the cardinality of Z plus?
9.
What is the
Plus
cardinality of, what is the cardinality of Z plus?
9.
Infinity.
9 is the wrong answer. Infinity. See,
Infinity, sir.
infinity, because these number of elements goes up to infinity.
Infinity.
Okay, therefore you have to put infinity. or there's a notation for infinite, you can use that also. Okay, and what about this one? Let's check. What is the cardinality of R here? In this case,
Seven, sir.
1, 2,
Seven.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Seven.
Okay, so this is simple, no? So only we have to count the numbers only. So this is cardinality. And let's move to the finite set. So please mute the mic. Okay, now look at here. Next kind of set is finite set. A finite set is a set that has a finite number of elements. If the element is countable, then we can say that set is a finite set. If the element is uncountable, we can say that set is an infinite set. Okay, so now tell me, is A is a finite set or infinite set? Finite. And in this case, second one, if A is finite or infinite?
Infinite.
Finite or
Finite.
infinite? Finite. All the vowel letters mean we have only 5 letters, isn't it? A, U, I, U. And what about this one? B is finite or infinite?
Infinite.
Infinite. We don't know how many elements, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And here also R also finite.
Finite.
In A is finite. Here the B is
Hmm.
finite. So what about set plus?
Infinite.
Infinite. So you have to remember, if the element is countable, then that is finite set. Okay. So infinite set, that is we have already discussed. Okay. Complement of a set. The complement of a set A is the set of element which belongs to the universal set, but which does not belongs to A. So this is denoted by A complement or A bar or A dash. So whatever you can use anything. Okay, I'm showing you in using Venn diagram. You can understand easily. Okay, insert. This is set A. Okay, let's consider this circle is a set A. It is having the element 7, 9. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let's move to the. This is, let's say this is set B. Okay, now. Okay, this belongs to set B. These are belong to set B. So blue color is set A, orange color is ZB. So based on this, set A is equal. What are the elements inside A? Set A?
7, 9.
7, 9.
9.
Okay. And what about the set B?
3, 4, 5, 6.
3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now if I ask you a complement can be type a dash or a c or a bar, whatever, is equal to 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all. You got it? A complement mean without all the element A. You understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
A dash or a bar or AC, which mean a complement. So in Tamil we can say A க்குள்ள இல்லாத எலிமெண்ட்கள் எல்லாமே complement என்று சொல்லப்படும். Okay, so remind this one, very easy. In questions you will have them mixing all of all these things. Sometimes they will give two sets and they ask you subset, they ask you find the super subset, they ask you find the complement. So it can be anything. So inshallah, once I get the if I get the past paper, I will explain you with the help of how to answer the questions. Okay, don't worry. This is the first week. Now we have another 14 weeks, inshallah. And once I get the past paper from Slate, then I will explain you how to use this one. Okay, and so this is about the complement of a set, and this node will be uploaded to your LMS very soon. Once you get your username password for LMS, the LMS password will be given by the Slate. They will provide you your username and password. After that, you can download it. Okay. And now, do you have any doubt? Yes, students. If you have any doubt, please ask me. Don't be, don't be shy and don't be keep quiet. First, if you have any doubt, please clear it now.
I have no doubt, sir.
Others, if you have any doubt, you can ask it, or you can just send me the via the message also. Others? Yes.
About Q integer.
I didn't hear you. Can you type here?
Okay, sir.
So one question is, please explain rational numbers. So look at here, this is rational number. This one, Q. Rational number mean, பின்னங்கள் சொல்லுவோம். ஒன்றின்கள் 2, 2ன்கள் 3, -1ன்கள் 4, இது எல்லாமே rational number. Okay. Okay, rational number card or okay.
Okay, sir.
The next one, I have doubt in Q integers. What about Q integers? Let me check. Okay, tell me. Okay, that yes, Q integers and rational number both are same, no? So what is the problem in Q integers? Ask me.
Q plus and Q minus.
Yes, Q plus all set of all positive rational number. Without 0, all the positive. Okay. Likewise, Q star or Q asterisk mean without 0, all the negative rational number. -1/2, -1/3, these things. No need to include 0. Okay, inshallah, I will try to. So when I teach in during my teaching time, I will try to. They told me to teach in English, but if you have any doubt, ask me. I will tell in Tamil, your mother language, your mother tongue. I can explain you. Okay, Tamil and I explain from Perthinella. So complex number. Complex number. So here this one. Last one. Complex number of format தான் நான் முன்னால் எழுதி காட்டினது. அது இந்த ஃபார்மட்ல தான் இருக்கும். This one. This formatல இருக்கும். இந்த ஃபார்மேட்ல வரணும். உதாரணமா நான் சொல்றேன், c is equal i1ங்கிறது ஒரு ரேஷனல் நம்பர். இதோட ஃபார்மேட் உண்மையா இதோட ஃபார்மேட் எப்படி இருக்குன்னு சொன்னா 0 plus I, let's say 2. இது ஒரு ரேஷனல் நம்பர். இந்த ஐயோட சேர்ந்து வாரது எல்லாமே ரேஷனல் நம்பர் தான். இது எப்படி வேணாலும் பிரிக்கலாம். 1 plus 3i இருக்கலாம், again 2i மட்டும் பெறலாம், எப்படி வேணாலும் பெறலாம். 1 upon I divided by 3 என்று பெறலாம். இது எல்லாமே ரேஷனல் நம்பர். ஏன் ரேஷனல் நம்பர்னு சொன்னா இந்த ஐங்கிற விஷயம் வந்துட்டு எதுக்கு ஈக்குவல் சொன்னா ஸ்கொயர் ரூட் ஆஃப் -1ங்கிற அளவுக்கு ஈக்குவல் ஆகுது. -1க்கு ஈக்குவல். அதனாலதான் இது நம்ம ரேஷனல் நம்பர், சாரி இந்த காம்ப்ளெக்ஸ் நம்பர்னு சொல்றது. காம்ப்ளெக்ஸ் நம்பருக்கு தனி ஒரு சாப்டர் இருக்கு, பாடம் ஒன்று. பட் அதோட ஃபார்மேட் இப்படி தான் வரும், a plus ib. இந்த a வந்து எந்த நம்பரை வேண்டாலும் இருக்கலாம். இது -1 இருக்கலாம், +1 இருக்கலாம், 0 இருக்கலாம். அதே போல இந்த bங்கிறதும் என்ன நம்பரை வேண்டாலும் இருக்கலாம். +1 இருக்கலாம், -1 இருக்கலாம், -2 இருக்கலாம், 0 இருக்கலாம், எதுவா வேண்டாலும் இருக்கலாம். இந்த ஃபார்மேட்ல ஒரு நம்பர் ஒன்று இருக்குமா இருந்தா ஐயோட சேர்ந்து வர மாதிரி, it can be a complex number. Okay, anything other to ask? வேற எதுவும் இருக்கா கேக்குறதுக்கு? Others, please respond me. If you don't have anything, please respond no. So I can stop the lecture.
Have no doubts, sir. If you have
Okay.
next lecture, start now.
Okay. Inshallah, we'll meet next weekend. Until then, have a nice day, everyone. Bye.
Bye. Thank you, sir.